Hey, what's up? Jesse here. Did you know that there are over 100,000 songs added to Spotify every single day? The reality is there's so much music in the world that you will never hear. And most of what you listen to these days seems to be just catered to you through an algorithm, which feels to me like the least human way ever. It also makes it extremely difficult for new artists to get exposure and rise to the top, which is why today you and I are going to be doing something a little bit different. We're here to listen to songs that neither of us have ever heard, and we're going to do it using a random song generator. I figure if the world wants us to listen to the same slop every day, we're going to fight back a little bit. Let's just jump in and see what we're in for. You never know what you're going to get on one of these, and that's the fun of it. Okay, we got nothing. Hello? Does this website do anything? There we go. Okay, cue that into Spotify, and let's see what we're in for. So this first song is... Oh. Well, this has actually got a decent amount of plays. Hold on. This has 92 million plays. How did we manage to do that on a random song generator? Hold up. Well, it's still new to me, so I don't know if I want to count this or not, but interesting. It's all in Spanish, it looks like, and it came out in 2018. What song is this on the album? Fourth track on the album, and it actually happens to be the most played song on this album. That's crazy. All decades, random genre, random market, and we just got the highest played. Argentine Trap. Let's see what we're in for.
Sé que hay algo, bebé. Sé que hay algo en tus pulmones, bebé. Sé que hay algo, bebé. Sé que hay algo en tus pulmones que extrañas tener. La sensación de estar adentro sin volverlo a hacer. Nunca había visto algo como esto y para mí un placer. Invitarte a ver endiablados el amanecer. El amanecer endiablado hasta las 10. Toma esto, beba, voy a envenenar tu ser. El amanecer hay dos estrellas para ver. Una al sol y la otra yo, vayámonos al hotel. El amanecer endiablado hasta las 10. Toma esto, beba, voy a envenenar tu ser. El amanecer hay dos estrellas para ver. Una al sol y la otra yo, vayámonos al hotel. Ella llegó a mí mientras pensaban hablar.
This is the most mid beat I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't like the way that the vocals are produced. It doesn't feel like it has anything unique to it whatsoever. Why does this have a decent amount of plays?
Los tragos se sonarán efectos verbal, déjame mostrarte cuántos va a matar, no lo sé. No estás hace tanto en otro, no lo sé. Voy a escribirte, beba, una canción entera como lo juré. Babeando en tu remera con tu pecho fuera, no voy a olvidarte. Sé que hay algo en tu pulmón que extraña.
There's genuinely almost nothing in this mix. It's as bare bones as you can possibly imagine, I think. It's literally just a kick. A really shitty snare. The stock hi-hats. The first thing you get when you open Logic Pro. And then like a little bell arpeggiator thing in the background. Okay, as I say that, they at least added a couple more layers of synths in the background that weren't there before. But like back here, it's just that in an 808. There is nothing in this beat. Let's see where it goes in the bridge though. Let's give it a chance. Okay, no, I've heard enough. That was some ass, bro. I've heard many songs that had 0 plays that were better than that. Let's move on. Hang on. Hang on. We got a children's lullaby. Let's get it, bro. Alibaba and the 40 Thieves. It's got 4,000 plays. This came out in 2011 by the Jamborees. Dude, this is my jam, bro. I'll be bumping that. What would you do if you were sitting in the car? Your homie was like, yo, bro, I got aux. Oh, wait, before I forget, I want to add everything that we play today. So, unfortunately, including this monstrosity, to a Spotify playlist that I'm going to throw in the description of this video. So that way, you guys can all get whatever music we find, the good, the bad, and the ugly, you'll have immediate access to. And I'm hoping that at some point, some small artists that would never have gotten exposure otherwise are going to get some plays just because of these videos. I think that's a really cool thing to do. Anyway, let's get into it. This is my jam, bro. I play this every day on the way to work. What is my life at this point? Are there any lyrics? Hey, I will say this section would go hard watching like in like a Looney Tunes cartoon or something. Check this, bro. I'm telling you, it'll hit. That was actually on time. Yo!
In ancient Arabia lived a man called Ali Baba, who had a wicked brother, Hazim. Ali Baba was poor but content.
All right,
Giant
yeah, I've heard enough. I had to give it a fair A, because some music is so niche like that. Like, I can't say that it's bad just because it's not something I would play ever. I can't say that it's bad. It's just, it requires a certain context. Okay, let's move on. All right. This looks interesting. 2012? But is that the original, or is there like an older one that this one's based off of or something? 2015. 2014. 2005. When did this come out? Why are there so many versions? In any case, it's got 13,000 plays. New genre, completely different feeling. New Orleans R&B. I love R&B. Let's see what we're in for.
Why can't you?
There's no way.
You still love me.
Wait, there's no way that this was from
Why can't you
2005. Oh, it's a nod to something.
be like you used to be? You used to be just mine, to have and to hold. But now you've changed. Your love can't control. You know I love you. I'll tell the world.
Wait, so it's really from the 50s and 60s.
Yes, I love you.
Dude, it's so pretty.
Say that you love me too. Why can't you be like you used to be? Why can't you say that you still love me.
Wow. I'd have to imagine somebody in the comments is gonna know exactly like the historical context behind this. It threw me off at first because I just looked at the compilation and it said like 2015. I'm like, huh? There's no way. But it's just a compilation from something that could have been lost to time. Thank God we still have it because that was really pretty. I love this.
Be like you used to be just mine.
This would go crazy on vinyl. This would be so good on vinyl.
But now you changed. Your love has gone cold. You know I love you.
And I love you.
I'll tell the world I do.
Tell the world I do.
Yes, I love you.
Yes, dude, he's got a great voice. He's got a great voice. I love this. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, let me add that. Add to playlist. That was a good find. I need to find out who this is because it sounds like I should know the name. It sounds like I should know the name. Wait, he died 2 years ago. Why does this have so few plays, bro? Okay, love it. Let's keep going. Get song. 2025. This shit just came out. And it's also got, okay, Hard to Hold, third to last on the album, 250,000 plays. Is this AI? Is this an AI artist? What the fuck, dude? No way. And this is all fake comments? Dude, this makes me so sick to my stomach. I'm moving on. That doesn't count, bro. We're moving on. I'm not platforming that. I got no problem, like, I'm trying to have a nuanced view on AI because there are genuinely useful times for it. There are good ways to use it, and this is not it. This is pretending to be an artist, pretending to have a soul as a way to draw people away from real artists. This guy's getting 400,000 plays, or whatever corporation runs this shit, while real artists are struggling to get any exposure. 1.8 million plays. People would kill to get that much traction. To be able to create something from the heart and have it seen by the world and have people appreciate it. 1.8 million plays of just nothing, bro. Like, I try so hard. I studied AI in college. I try so hard to have a positive outlook on it. I try to think of ways to leverage it in positive ways. I use it for brainstorming sometimes. I use it for mock-ups, but I don't leave it in the final product. What is this, dude? Pisses me off. Anyway, let's move on. I've yapped long enough. 2020? Various artists. The one credited here looks like they do a bunch of covers. This song has, is this a cover? Yeah. Respect. Do we need to play the original first? It's fine. Let's check it out.
Billy Ray was a preacher's son. When his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they gathered around and started talking, that's when Billy would take me walking. Through the backyard we'd go walking. Then he'd look into my eyes. Lord knows, to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. Ooh, yes he was.
Cool. Really good guitarist.
Being good isn't always easy.
I love the harmonics here.
Ooh, yes he was.
It's pretty.
Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I try. When he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. He'd kiss and tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, Lord knows he was. How well I remember the look that was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the sly, taking time to make time, telling me that he's all mine, learning from each other's knowing, looking to see how much we've grown. And the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yeah. The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yes, he was.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, no? She got a good voice. Whoever's playing guitar, if that's her as well, or if that's the other person in this picture, I don't know. It's really solid. A tiny bit robotic. Like, it doesn't sound like she's really like thinking about the words as she's singing them. It sounds like she's more focused on her delivery, like from a technical perspective, which I get it. It's really hard to do that. And I know too, like, I mean, I literally, bro, this is such good timing because I just put out a cover on this channel of Chalk Outlines by Ren and Chinchilla yesterday at the time I'm recording this. And it was really important to me. I chose that song because the words like really spoke to me on a personal level. And I think that's not necessarily the case here. It's like just a little bit robotic. I'd say like my advice to you, crazy voice crack. My advice would be just make some original music. You've got the talent for it, 100%. Stop. Don't just cover. Don't just cover other bands. You've proven yourself. I want to hear what you have to say. Like personally, I want to hear what you're feeling. Let's check out the original song while we're on it. I have a feeling we're going to hear the difference. This is going to be more... We'll see.
Billy Ray was a preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along.
Wow.
When they gathered around and started talking, that's
Wow.
when they would take me walking. Out through the backyard we go walking. Then he looked into my eyes. Lord knows to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man.
Oh.
The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. You see,
This is just a million times better. No shade at all to the last one. This is unbelievable. Oh my, okay, well, respect, deserved, honestly. Dude, I'm discovering this song just because of this challenge. Beautiful, such a delicate voice. I'm going back on this. I just want to sink my teeth into this song now. Hang on.
the only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. You see, he was. When he started sweet talking to me, he come and tell me everything is alright. He kiss and tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man.
I know I already said it, but I love how delicate her voice is here. Like, it would be so easy to sing this just like full chest, and especially when you get to the chorus, the restraint here is making the song 10 times more pretty. You could easily go like, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. Instead, we come in like,
Ever reach me?
the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. Did you hear like how much more, you know, it doesn't sound like a big, massive performance. It sounds like she's talking to me directly. It sounds so intimate and so restrained. I love it.
No matter how hard I try, when he started sweet talking to me, he come and tell me everything is alright. He kiss and tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Lord knows he was. Yes, he was.
Wow.
How well I remember the look was in his eyes, stealing kisses from me on the slide, taking time to make time, telling me that he's all mine, learning from each other's knowing, looking to see how much we've grown, and the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Oh, yes, he was. The only one who could ever reach me. He was the sweet talking son of a preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me. I guess he was the son of a preacher. The only one who could ever fool me. Sweet was the son of a preacher. The only one who could ever fool me was the son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever reach me.
Hang on, I promise you this is worth 2 seconds. It was a Billie Eilish interview.
Choir type da 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 da, and instead it was like a da 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 da. I used to float. It's really hard to do.
Part of the song was making sure that it was intelligible.
I wanted you to understand what I was saying. Could have literally done like a I used to float and now but that's not what the song wanted, you know? And I could have gone, I used to float. There's so many ways I could have sung it, but none of it worked the way that this kind of heartbroken, almost like you were just crying and now you're singing delivery was, and it was the hardest choice of all of the choices I could have made.
Yeah, she says it better than I did, but that always stuck with me. That's not what the song wanted. I just think that's so powerful. Okay, let's move on to another song, Cherry Lips. Cherry Lips. 2014, again, various artists. I don't know what's going on with that. Somebody tell me what the deal is with that. But in any case, we're on a weird side of Spotify at this point. We're looking at a song with less than 1,000 plays, and I have no clue what's about to happen. Let's find out. Instrumental, right? A little bit of like, is it like house music? Yeah, stereo house. Unmixed album. Is that a flex? Are you proud of the fact that you didn't mix your album? Okay, I think I'm done with this one. I wouldn't say it's funny. I mean, they say unmixed. I wouldn't say it's a terrible mix. The treble is a little harsh, I gotta say. The treble is a little bit harsh. But overall, like, it's not... I don't know. It's not bad. It's just completely forgettable. I haven't been given any reason to care. Like, I guess you could just throw it on in the background, but yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, add it to the list, though. Let's move on. What am I in for? What am I in for? Okay, Jeans for Jesus. Strange band name, 2018. Europe remix Chop and Skew. It's got 2,700 plays. Hold up. Oh, it's choppy. I like it. Whoa. Okay, that went from like cool choppy to weird choppy for a second there. Huh. That was an interesting one. It's very spacey. There's a cool the core of the song is really cool. There's a lot of ideas thrown on top of it. Some of them work, some of them don't. But it's not bad. I think I enjoyed that. Okay, one more song. One more song and then we're done for today. What's it going to be? I hope we end on something good. Hard techno, acid techno, minimal techno. How the hell do you do hard and acid at the same time as minimal? I'm not sure about that one, little bro. Okay, 500 monthly listeners. We're looking at a remix in the middle of a random album that's barely ever been played. Let's get into it. Cool kick. A lot of instrumental music today. It's definitely very different than the last time we did this. Whoa, that's big. That is so big. Crazy. You know what? I get it. It is harsh techno and minimal techno at the same time. I don't know how they pull that off. It makes sense. Every sound that they chose is really gritty, but yet there's not that much in the mix. What could I play that would make sense for this song? I thought this would hit. Dude, after beating this level on Nightmare difficulty, it is so shockingly easy. I can't lie. Okay, here's our final playlist. I will leave this in the description. Thank you so much for hanging out. If you made it this far, I hope you had a blast. I had a lot of fun with this one. I think we're going to keep doing these. I think it's a really fun format. Hopefully find some cool music together, discover some things that otherwise would have gone completely under the radar, and have a lot of laughs while doing it, because some of that was rough. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, that was fun though. Thanks for hanging. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.